Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine. The day before yesterday, we read and discussed the chapter Light in the Night. Today we are going to do the exercises of it. You have to do this work in your notebook. If you don't have your notebook, you can do this work in your rough copy also. First of all, open page number 10, exercises. Here is a comprehension A. We have answered the following questions. Question number 1. Before street lights were introduced, what did people do on cloudless moonlit nights? Why did they need to wait for these weather conditions? Here are the answers of every question. Answer number A. Before street lamps were introduced, people would take advantage of the moonlight on the cloudless nights and go out to socialize. If the moonlight was hidden by the clouds, or if the moon was not full or nearly full, there would be no light when it was dark because there were no street lamps. On Monday, we discussed this chapter and also you summarize it. So this question answers contains all those questions and answers that on Monday you describe them. Question number 2. Before street lights were introduced, what were the dangers that people faced if they went out at night? Answer is, before street lights were introduced, the dangers that people faced if they went out at night were they could trip, fall and injure themselves or drown if they fell into water, or to be attacked or robbed. Question number 3. Who were link boys and what they do? The link boys were young men who would pay for a small fee hold a burning torch or lamp ahead of people so they could see. Students, answer number C is incomplete. I will mention the answer in the group. Question number 4. What did the work of a lamplighter involve? At first, in Paris, the work of a lamplighter involved for payment putting up a lamp outside the house of their employer and make sure it was lit. Once street lamps had been introduced, the lamplighters were changed. They would walk the same route twice a day as they checked, cleaned, fixed, lit, or put out the lights. They would notice what was going on around them. Many lamplighters helped to make their routes safer. Their job required energy, strength, agility, and reliability. Question number 5. Roughly how many gas lamps are there in London today? In London today, there are roughly 1500 gas lamps. Question number 6. How many people are employed to light these lamps today? 5 people are employed to light these lamps today. Question number 7. How many people? What were some of the unpleasant aspects of the early oil lamps? Some of the unpleasant aspects of the early oil lamps were that the oil in them had an unpleasant odor and they had to be careful, clean and maintained so that the glass did not. Okay, question number 6, I guess 6 or 7, I guess. Question number 7 is not completed. I will mention it in a group. Question number 8. What was dangerous about the gas lamps that were introduced in 1800s? The dangerous thing about the gas lamps that were introduced in 1800s was that every now and then one would blow up. Question number 7. What powers modern street lamps? Modern street lamps are powered by electricity. Now we have these questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. What did the German tourists in London say was the effect of the street lamps? Here you have to tell about the German tourist that we read on the Monday. The German tourists in London said that street lamps made the city seem festive, cheerful, jovially, and celebratory. How did the introduction of gas lamps change the work of a lamplighter? Answer number K.